Here's a dyslexic clue: inconsistent performance across lessons and tasks. Classic dyslexic trait. And it's not about unintelligence or laziness. I'm Jo, a dyslexia expert, and I'm doing a series of videos talking about common dyslexic traits and how these are sometimes misinterpreted. So why do dyslexics perform inconsistently across tasks or lessons? The answer is super simple. Some tasks, lessons, subjects suit our brains better than others. So it's either easier for us to navigate our dyslexia without realising it, because bear in mind, most kids at school don't even realise they're dyslexic, or it's just we find ways around it. It can also be dependent on the teacher or the adult that's supporting us, because some teachers naturally, without even realising it, use a more dyslexic friendly approach, as do some lessons. For example, art, which is all practical, nowhere near as much written work. It's going to be much easier to perform at a higher level if art is your strength. Motivation does come into this, but please don't misconstrue motivation for laziness, because if we think to when we're studying at school, we're having to cover a lot of subjects, and naturally we're not going to be able to sustain the effort for all of the subjects. And actually, if we're enjoying something, we're naturally going to be more resilient with it. And then, of course, there is confidence and self-esteem. If you are feeling more confident because the teacher gets you or because you enjoy the subject, that is going to help you kind of feel more motivated and potentially attain better. But that classic spiky, doing really well in some subjects, not so well in other subjects, and the same with tasks in a workplace, is a really classic dyslexic trait. It's a really big clue. And we need to take a step back and look at performance more holistically, because it could give us answers that perhaps we haven't noticed before. For more on dyslexia and for the last video in this series, please do pop me a follow and head back over to my TikTok page where you will see other videos in this series.